The Spurs just beat the Oklahoma City Thunder to advance to the NBA Cup final 111 to 109. And now, man, I'm the happiest man alive, man. Let's go, Spurs. Let's go. Go, Spurs, go, man. Let's go. We just defeated the best team in the NBA, a team that was 24 and 1 coming up into this matchup. The Spurs just defeated the Thunder to advance to the NBA Cup final. What an amazing run it has been in this NBA Cup. Played really good in the group stage, and now you just defeated the Lakers with no Victor Wembanyama, and now Victor Wembanyama returned yesterday against the OKC Thunder and was on a minutes restriction, and now we took the victory, and we are going to play against the New York Knicks, who defeated the Orlando Magic on the other end of the bracket. So let's talk about our 3 points here for tonight. The Spurs just advanced to the NBA Cup final against the Knicks. So this was an amazing victory, definitely deserved. Spurs were just, I think, when hustle, there was a lot of hustle on each play. Each play, the Spurs were fighting for every ball. There was no laziness on either side of the ball, offensively or defensively. We were absolutely good tonight. Maybe on the shooting side, we weren't the best, but the ball was moving. We played as a unit, and that's what matters. Playing good basketball, playing pure hoops, playing San Antonio Spurs basketball. So, man, that was an amazing victory here tonight. Wow. Man, I'm just so speechless because, to be honest with you, I was not that high. I was high that I thought we had a chance, but seeing Victor coming on the bench and stuff, you know, and then the Thunder were on a like 16-point lead throughout this game, but this Spurs team fought back with Victor Wembanyama coming off the bench, which was a bit of a surprise. Thought he was starting with minutes restriction, but what I do know is that he was coming off the bench because of the they wanted him to play more in the fourth because he's on a minutes restriction, so he's not going to play his usual amount of minutes. So they wanted him to play more in the fourth quarter. That's why he sat the whole first quarter out and some uh, some minutes in the second and the third quarter, so he can play like 7 minutes or 8 minutes in the fourth quarter, which was very needed because without Victor Wembanyama, we probably would not have won tonight. Second point is we're going to talk about Victor and that he has just came off from the calf injury. Man, it's good to have Victor Wembanyama back. It's good to have our best player back. It's so phenomenal, man. It's so phenomenal. That probably might have been one of the best that Spurs games I've seen in a couple of years. To be honest with you, shout out to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Very good game on both sides of the ball for each team. It was just it was just back and forth. That game was just back and forth. Thunder scoring on the other end, the Spurs scoring. That fourth quarter was absolute cinema, man. It was really good. Victor Wembanyama tonight played only 21 minutes. He had 22 points and 6 of 11 shooting, with 9 out of 12 from the free throw line. He shot many free throws tonight, basically because the Thunder were fouling at the end of the game because the Spurs made a huge tactic at the end of the game, which was fouling up three. And yeah, many basketball fans would not love to see that. I genuinely do not love seeing people fouling up three because it just prevents you from seeing the game winners, the buzzer beaters, and stuff. But you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta do what you gotta do to get the win. And man, I just can't say how much I'm proud of Mitch Johnson in this game. Absolutely an amazing coaching game for Mitch Johnson. Wow, that was just absolutely phenomenal. He made the Wemby minutes, rotation minutes was very good tonight. The rotation was just very good. The amount of the lineups that was sent out there was just very good from the beginning till the end. So wow, and at the end of the game, like there was like the Thunder had two timeouts, and then you made them use one. They used a timeout, which was their last timeout, by the way, because they couldn't inbound the ball, and that timeout was huge because there was a foul that was called on Alex Caruso on for Devin Vassell, but Vassell was not fouled. I think that Alex Caruso got that ball clean, and it should have been Thunder basketball, but no, the Thunder didn't have any timeouts, so they couldn't challenge that call. So that it ended up being really effective. And at the end of the game, the ball that Alex Caruso got from the offensive rebound after the missed free throw from Jalen Williams that he missed purposely so they can get the ball with 1.5 seconds remaining. Many people thought Alex Caruso was fouled. I think it's not a foul because I think the hand is part of the ball. That's why Devin Vassell got it. If I'm not wrong, I think he hit Alex Caruso's arm, which is part of the ball. If you want to go by the book, okay, it was part of the ball, so I don't think it was a foul. But maybe the Thunder could have also used a challenge on that play. So those are two plays that could have turned the game upside down for the San Antonio Spurs. But because you put a really good defensive lineup out there on that position, it turned out to be effective. So wow, man, um, just absolutely amazing game by Mitch Johnson. Finally, I'm just gonna say the takeaways for this game. Wow, man, I can't. I'm like I don't even know. Please put a word count for the word "wow," man, because I've said this word for so long today. The Spurs, I'm just speechless because this was a game that we were down by 16 points, and I think a lot of Spurs fans were just not. They were not like they thought it was over. Okay, they thought that Oklahoma City is gonna take that game just like they used to do. They're gonna blow us out like they did to the rest of the NBA. But no, we did not give up. We fought back. Although there were some mistakes in this game, especially the free throw percentage tonight. We shot we 24 from 32 from the free throw line. We missed 8 free throws, which is not good at all. And you made 19 turnovers, which is a lot in a really important game. In an elimination game, you can't give out 19 turnovers. But on the opposite side of that, you forced the Thunder to turn over the ball 14 times. So you know what? It's fine, but the free throws could have actually killed us because free throws matter. Okay, they could have actually killed us at the end of the game. Okay, so wow, man, Spurs have taken the dub and going to face the New York Knicks on Tuesday night. And we're gonna make a video for that to say what, like, I'm just gonna give out my takes for that game and what the Spurs should do against the New York Knicks to come out with the dub and to win the NBA Cup trophy and the prize pool, of course. But man, it's very good to have Victor Wembanyama back. That was that was just a beautiful game from Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox, and Don Harper. Those three guys, our guards, were super good tonight, each and every one of them. Like, man, Devin Vassell had 23, De'Aaron Fox had 22, Stephon Castle had 22, Harper had 8, 3 from 13. Not a big game from Dylan Harper, but he's just a rookie. He's gonna learn from those minutes. Hilton Johnson also did not have a good game. 3 points on 14 minutes. Didn't play a lot though. It was a short rotation with four guys. And then you got Julian Champagny as well, did not have a good game. So the bench was not that good tonight. Even Harrison Barnes was probably the worst player on the floor tonight for the San Antonio Spurs. He was 0 from 8 from the 3 point line, and like 6 of those shots came in the first quarter, and then he slowed down because it was not going down for him, okay? So, yeah, man, Luke Cornett had a big game. Yeah, not a big game offensively. Defensively, it was good. And offensively, especially on the offensive rebounds, he had 5 offensive rebounds tonight, which was crucial in getting second chance points. So, big game from Luke Cornett. De'Aaron Fox was phenomenal tonight. He looked like that guy, okay? When Wemby was out, he would look like that guy. Devin Vassell was 23 points, 6 from 13. Fox with 8 from 15. Castle was 9 from 16. Man, Stephon Castle. Man, there's just probably he's going to be one of the best players in the paint, finishing around the rim in a couple of seasons, man. The way he just finishes around the ring, his hanging time in the air, it's just absolutely phenomenal. Like there was one play where he did like a 360 in the air and scored the basket. Should have been a foul, by the way. Yeah, the refs were just not that good tonight on both sides. I could say maybe I just don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about the ref side, but like Stephon Castle, this guy's gonna be a star in the league, and he and Wemby are gonna stay in San Antonio for a really long time because getting a guy like this with a fourth overall pick, like if in a redraft, I think he goes number one. If there's a redraft for the 2024 class, he goes number one. Spurs got a steal. That was the steal of the draft right there. Spurs literally got the number one overall pick in the 2024 draft. So man, huge up for the Spurs guys, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to get every new video. And I will see you in the next one.